Hello, people. Welcome to 10 Phrases. Today we will be looking how to present a budget in English. I've made us a beautiful budget. Please note all the numbers are fictional. They are just thumbsuck. So please do not hold me to these numbers. They may or may not make sense, and they are not to be used in your own forecasting or budgets. They are purely for illustrative purposes. Okay, so here we go. Our beautiful enterprise we're using as an example is the Happy Hamburger. As you can see, we've got loads and loads of happy customers. They are all buying our delicious hamburgers. I've made a little forecast here. We show our initial capital investment, projected monthly revenue, and then our operating cost as well. So this is a little bit more detail on the budgets. And let's look how to present our budget once we've calculated all the numbers. Okay, our forecast outlines our expected income and expenditures. A forecast is a projection, it is what we think the numbers are going to be in future. We project a steady growth in revenue over the next 3 years. Projects is we think there will be a steady growth in revenue over the 3 years. We estimate there will be a steady growth. We must justify these expenses to secure stakeholder approval. Normally, when you do a budget, it is to go and get funding from a bank or another financial institution, and then they will ask you to justify all your expenses. For example, your salaries, which means you have to give the reason why is your salary expense what it is. We need to reassess our spending strategy. To reassess something is to look at it again. So here maybe we need to reassess our insurance expense. Maybe it's too low, maybe it's too high. It depends on what we take the insurance for. Is it just for our vehicle? Is it for the vehicle plus personal liability insurance, etc., etc.? We must prioritize cost management. When you prioritize something, it means you rank it in order of importance. So, for example, the most important cost would surely be the cost of the food that we're going to buy to make the hamburgers. So, we would put that cost first, so we prioritize that cost. When we streamline something, it means we simplify it. We make it a bit more simple and we make it more efficient. So we need to make sure we streamline operations so we make it more efficient. And we also reduce unnecessary cost. A detailed breakdown of expenses is provided in the next slide. For example, if we need more detail on how we calculated our margin, we can go to the next slide. We will give a breakdown, which is more detail on how we calculated the cost of all the food or the raw materials we're going to use. This proposal ensures a sustainable financial plan. When a financial plan or a forecast is sustainable, it means you can sustain it over the long period. It means it's not just for tomorrow or for next week, it's for the long term. This budget allows for 2% contingencies. A contingency is a bit of a buffer. For example, here we have miscellaneous or other expenses, and that's our contingency in this instance. A contingency is a bit of an unknown event, so you always just want to provide a little bit extra for something that you don't know what exactly it will be, but it's just your little buffer for unexpected expenses. So we can also refer to that as a contingency. There you have it. 10 sentences to help you to present your budget when you, for example, go to a bank or another financial institution, or when you go to private investors, when you're looking for a business partner, etc., etc. This vocabulary hopefully will help you to present your budget more fluently in English. See you next time. Bye.